to my channel. So I'm going to do a mic test and see if it is working. Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well, and I'm going to quickly do a mic test before I begin because just in case. All right, so I hope you guys have been doing well. The energies are heightened as we are building more and more. Okay, it's good as we are building more and more towards the second eclipse, right? So we had the lunar eclipse, and now we are going to have the solar eclipse on the 21st of September. So you may feel a lot of heightened energies right now. So with that, many of you guys have been asking me to talk about this, and I think today this will be a good topic to talk about. All right. And before I start, a warm welcome to all the new subscribers and for all of you who have been with me since the start. I'm so happy to be doing this discourse with you. And again, you know, so so this discourse is going to be about the energetic blueprint before meeting in the physical. So we're going to talk about the invisible connection pre-union twin flame sign. So most people think that the twin flame journey begins the day you meet your divine masculine. In truth, the meeting is just the physical arrival of something already set in motion in the field. Before contact, the soul is already tuning you, preparing you, adjusting you into alignment. And that's why years before you make your first contact with your divine masculine, you're often already in a spiritual awakening journey. So these are not coincidences, these are field recalibration. So the blueprint is the pre-written vibrational map. So look at it like that, all right? The pre-written vibrational map. Every urge, every unexplained mood shift, every strange synchronicity is the nervous system sensing the incoming frequency of the other half of your soul, our beloved divine masculine. This is why many describe a pool without a face. You feel something is coming but can't name it. Remember, the blueprint isn't abstract, it's a real energetic architecture. And if you miss it, you'll assume your life is chaotic when really it's just meticulously aligned. So, what are the subtle energy shifts, the whispers before the roar? So, the first stage is almost always subtle and easy to dismiss. Often, you may notice feeling restless for no reason. That's why often, before we meet our DM, we are often going through another dark night of the soul, or we are at a point in our life where we are just trying to figure out everything. And that's when so in fact, in some situation, when you're not really feeling like you're in your best, that's when your DM comes in. And that's not, you know, it's just not a mere coincidence. It happens. It is being orchestrated by your higher self to activate certain things. You see, that's why before your divine masculine comes in, feeling restless for no reason, an itch in the soul, a quiet knowing that something big is about to happen, the sudden collapse of old timelines. You're often in the purging stage, friendships falling away, career path losing meaning. You're suddenly questioning everything. What am I doing? So, what's happening? The field is actually clearing bandwidth. Your higher self knows you can't carry unnecessary attachment into a frequency that demands purity. So, the nudges are not random, they are the first flashes of the field whispering, prepare. Prepare. So synchronicity and alignment, that's when the universe starts speaking louder. Once the subtle whispers are ignored or half noticed, the universe raises the volume. This is when synchronicity explodes. You start seeing repeated numbers: 111, 222, 333, 444, 555, constant symbols, feathers, songs, names, meeting the wrong people were actually stepping stones to the right one. So the pre-union blueprint uses alignment markers. So if you're being drawn to certain books or teachings or even places on earth, it's not random curiosity, it's the breadcrumb trail leading you to your divine masculine. This is also the pre awakening phase. Your personal growth accelerates. You feel compelled to study, to heal wounds, to figure things out. Often you're going through like a spiritual crisis at this point, you know. You might be at a point whereby you are trying to decide, is this the career path you wish to take, or is there another plan that you're going to make, or you just feel tired of life. You might often be going through spiritual exhaustion or just trying to find meaning, so that's why you may be compelled to adapt a spiritual practice, or you might want to just aimlessly travel, or you just want to figure things out, often without knowing why. That's the preparation phase of your individual frequency, because you cannot merge into the twin flame field without anchoring your own. You see where I'm coming from, right? So, what are the emotional and physical sensations? Remember, our body remembers before the mind. Our body often recognizes our divine masculine before our rational mind does. So, this can look like unexplained waves of sadness or joy, emotions that don't belong to your day. A sense of anticipation, as if you're about to walk into a life changing moment. Physical cues, tinkling in the heart, warmth in the spine, or sudden gut knowing. You just know your divine husband is like coming home, literally. And that's why often, before you meet your DM for the first time, you don't want to go to the place, or you just don't want to meet him, or and then it instantly changes. Dreams intensify. The subconscious collapses the veil, sending you previews in symbolic form. Some see a faceless figure. Sometimes this is like pre before meeting your DM, for the first time even. Sometimes you might dream about your divine masculine. Sometimes you might know of him, or something like that. Some experience vivid, romantic, or even intimate dreams. Others simply wake with the sensation of having met someone. Your nervous system is literally entraining you to your twin flames energy, your divine masculine's energy, rehearsing the encounter. That's why days before you meet your divine masculine in the physical, it's like your nervous system is preparing, because your soul already knows that. Often, the date you meet, often there's some kind of significance, and it's like, it could be like 2222, like it could be like the 22nd of February 2022, dates like that. It could be. So that's why you need to clear the path, why the purge has to come first. Union is not possible on a foundation of distortion. That's why the blueprint always triggers a purge before the meeting. Sometimes you might have like old stuff coming to the surface. If you're procrastinating something, it comes to the surface. Old karmic entanglements are surface to be released. Beliefs you thought were you suddenly feel heavy. Life events push you to strip away the false self. So this is the part most mistake for failure, but it's sacred engineering. Your field is being scrubbed clean to hold the frequency of recognition. The irresistible pull you feel to like change jobs or end relationships or close loops or relocate isn't impulsive. It's your soul setting the stage for synchronicities meetings on a neutral ground. So that's why you might have had a plan to be in a different country, but everything changes. The union's eve, the final cues before contact. As the meeting draws near, the energy settles. So what once feels what was once turbulent turns into clarity. You may feel a deep inner calm, not because life is perfect. You may literally wake up from a nap, and before meeting your DM, but because something in you knows, mirroring The mirroring effect intensify. You sense moods, cravings, or emotions that are not yours but your divine masculines. Then comes the energetic snap, a definitive moment when you know reality is about to shift. It's like the field clicks and you can't go back to who you were before. And this is union's eve. The body, mind, and soul are aligned, and the field is set, and soon physical reality catches up with the blueprint that was always guiding you. So, when people ask, how do I know I'm close to meeting my divine masculine? The answer is you don't measure it by time, but by energetic coherence. When your life feels like it's collapsing and rewiring at once, when you are both restless and at peace, triggered and excited, you are not going crazy. You are tuning into the most powerful field you'll ever know. And the invisible connection was never absent. It's simply that now, for the first time in this incarnation, you're becoming aware of what your soul always knew. You see, that's why, this is a question. If you're feeling subtle energy shifts you're feeling right now, they're not random but part of a profound cosmic dance leading to your ultimate union. So that's why, if you're experiencing inexplicable urges, intense dreams, or synchronicities that feel more like coincidence, these are energetic whispers of your divine masculine drawing closer even before you've consciously met. So that's why these are the hidden energetic stages that pave the way for your twin flame journey and union. That's why we've looked into understanding the concept of energetic blueprint and its role in your journey. So that's why I often think about it this way, and for those of you who have already met your divine masculine, or for those of you who have not met your divine masculine yet, go down memory lane and reflect for a moment. What did you feel before you met your divine masculine for the first time? Where are you at your journey right now? Are you in separation? Are you stabilizing union? See what comes through, and you'll realize everything is sacredly mapped. With that, I hope you have enjoyed today's discourse, and I'll come back again with another one soon. All right, take care. Bye bye.